friends, my name is Dragonheart and welcome to a channel update video, or Update Monday, as Lord Rexasaur would say in his Update Monday video. I didn't do one last week, I was very busy, so yeah, double the news I guess this week for all of you that are watching or listening, wherever you are in the world. So quite a lot has happened recently for us. Our electrics finally got finished. Everything is pretty good on the house front at the moment. Panda is starting her new job today. Well, tomorrow, but I'm making this on Sunday, so today on the 20th of May. I've taken my glasses off as well, so I'm like, I can't see a thing. I have very bad eyesight. I actually have two pairs of glasses. This is an anti-glare pair, but I do find I keep thinking my glasses are dirty all the time, but it's actually glare coming in. And then I have like this is the blue pair, I have like a black pair that I keep in my car all the time, so when I'm driving I can actually see where I'm going. It's hard having bad eyesight. I used to have really good eyesight, and then I had glasses when I was in school, and I was like one of the cool kids. I had my hair gelled all the time, you know, and I didn't bother, you know, wearing glasses that often. I come home, go on the computer, go on the PlayStation, whatever, watch TV, wouldn't have glasses on. And then I went to university thinking, oh, I'll be the cool kid at university as well, I won't bother wearing glasses. Sat in the lecture theatre, massive lecture theatre, about 300 seats or whatever it is. I'll be the cool kid at the back, sat at the back with my friends, put the slides on. Oh my god, I can't see a thing. And that's when I knew my eyesight was really bad. So I started wearing my glasses then, which I was prescribed when I was in school, in university. This is back in like the early 2010s, 2010, 2011, remember then. And I wore them just for the purpose of that. But I could drive fine, you know, without glasses. Then when I left university, I noticed a big change, and I decided from that moment on I wouldn't drive unless I wore glasses. I didn't drive for a few years because I didn't get a car until the end of 2016. Although I was on my mother's insurance and I did use her car, you know, sporadically, but not often. When if you know, it's her car at the end of the day, not mine, so I could only have it whenever I was able to borrow it, basically. And I always wore it whenever I did drive. And then as time's gone on, I've become more and more reliant on wearing glasses, to the point now where I take them off and I can wear them for, you know, I go around normally for a bit, but I do find I do rely on them an awful lot, unfortunately. So the options there, if I want to have what they call contact lenses, but I don't like playing or doing stuff with my eyes at all. I'm quite sensitive in that regard, so I would rather wear glasses. I suppose I could have laser eye surgery, but that would cost a lot of money and I can't really afford to do that at the moment. So yeah, it's glasses for now, but I thought I'd take them off because I've been on the computer for a bit and I want to actually talk to you without wearing glasses for change, because I wear these, it's like, you know, you can see the light reflecting off it, but it's see my face for once, so, and see my eyes for once. So yeah, that was a weird off-topic thing. We just went straight onto the whole conversation about glasses. I'm wearing my dressing gown because I was a little bit cold earlier, so why not? I'm a homeowner. I actually walk around naked half time as well. It's lovely. So if I'm too warm, I walk around naked, and if I'm too cold, I wear a dressing gown. So yeah, deal with it. Game of Thrones, I haven't watched it obviously yet. It's a Sunday night here in the UK. It doesn't air in the UK until, well, you can watch it like early hours of Monday morning, like 2 o'clock if you're hardcore, but I'm not that hardcore. I'm not really enjoying Game of Thrones this season. The ending's got to be, I'm obviously doing this before time, so you're probably watching this vlog after having seen the episode or whatever, so you might laugh at what I say, but I haven't enjoyed it at all. Season 8, I would say at all, that's a bit extreme. I've enjoyed bits and bobs of it and stuff, but you can see that the spark has gone in the show. And apparently, like, the showrunners had a chance to have 10 episodes, and they said no, we'll stick with 6 because they've got other commitments, like the new Star Wars trilogy they're going to apparently be working on. So I've got my own thoughts and opinions on this. I'm thinking once I've seen the finale and I've given a week or so to settle in, I might make a critique video and actually put a lot of time and effort into making it. It's to be like a little side project, and then maybe in a couple of weeks' time, or even like the end of the month or next month or something, I'll drop it on the channel, and yeah, I'm just going to go all for it, because there's decisions they've made which don't make sense narratively. They've totally assassinated certain characters in this game, and I don't mean as far as stabby, I mean character assassination itself. The sort of morals and ambiguity of certain elements of the show have gone a bit crap, if I'm being totally honest with you. It doesn't make sense, and I've watched a lot of videos from other content creators who've lambasted the show. Pardon me, as I just die over here. Who've lambasted the show, and also content creators who actually think, oh, it's actually really good. And there's like people out there defending it and saying it's really good and blah blah blah. You'll notice I haven't mentioned anything about anything of the plot at all in this, because I don't want to spoil it for people. In case you're somebody who never watched Game of Thrones, or somebody who hasn't seen or caught up with the latest episodes. So like I said, I'll probably do something separate. But yeah, I'm not happy with the show, and I'm a massive fan. I'm like Mr. Game of Thrones super fan. I have figures and I have like loads of t-shirts of the different houses and mugs and stuff. You know, I have stop short of underwear of Game of Thrones, but everything else, I've got books. You know, I've read the books. I've got like the bloody pop-up map book thing of all the, you know, the Lands of Ice and Fire and all that. I'm a super fan turned critic, I guess you could say. So that might even be the title of the video: super fan turned critic, a critique of Game of Thrones season 8 or something to that effect. But let me know. I think I got a lot to say about it, and I'll talk about like battle tactics as well and all sorts. So I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago. I did the vlog, and I'm still on point with that. I still want to talk about certain things that have happened in the show. Other things are going on. So I mentioned about Panda starting a new job today, 20th of May. So hopefully that goes well for her. It means less travelling for her, because she was travelling all the way down to Cardiff, and she was on the road for like 2.5 hours every day. But you can imagine, you add that up over 5 days a week in work, that's an awful lot of time on the road. Whereas where she's going now, she'll be on the road for like half hour or so. So fantastic, I guess, for her. My life at the moment is kind of it's been alright. It's been fine. Nothing to write home about. I didn't stream this past weekend. I did think about it like Friday night. I was thinking, oh, shall I stream or not? I didn't bother. Saturday sort of came and went, and then obviously today, Sunday, the thought popped up in my mind earlier, let's do a Witcher 3 stream on Hearts of Stone. And then things just kind of get in the way. We cooked food. We went for a lovely walk earlier, me and Panda, around our local kind of village. It's mad, come from this village originally, but there's parts of it that I've never seen before. So we went for a little wander around the local park by us. Absolutely beautiful. It used to be a colliery years and years ago, and they've been regenerated down the years and stuff, and there's lots of nice public walkways and cycle paths and stuff. It's lovely. Unfortunately, the weather did go a little bit against us. It was dry when we left the house, and then in the last like 10 minutes or so, we just pissed down with rain, so we like legged it back to the house then. But on a nice summer's day, it'd be lovely to go for a walk, or even ride a bike or something. So we'll do more of that, and I am thinking maybe like we'll do like summer vlogs and stuff if we go places like this, because we've done it before. Whenever we've gone like outdoor and done stuff, whether it be North Wales, West Wales, etc., or Bath and Windsor, we've recorded ourselves with a vlog. She's got a lovely camera, Panda, which is actually in my desk there. So yeah, I'd like to do more of that sort of thing. So we will do more of that. But I didn't stream today. I didn't feel like it, like I said. Unfortunately, you've got to be in the mood. You've got to be in the mood to stream. I just wasn't feeling it today. I think with everything going on with Panda tomorrow and everything with work, starting a new job, I didn't want to be up too late, because not fair on her. I did record videos instead though. I've got two top 5 videos I was able to knock out of the park today. Both of them uploaded and scheduled. I'm not going to say what they are. What I will say is one of them is going to be released on the channel on Tuesday evening at 5 o'clock, and I've set the other one up for Thursday evening at, I think it's 5 or 5. I don't think it makes much difference. I picked the one anyway, whatever one it was. So we've got 2 top 5 videos this week. One of them is like a proper top 5 one. I'll give you a clue, it's the opposite to the last one I uploaded. And another one then is like a jokey top 5 one, but still interesting. And yeah, those videos do well for the channel. They're what I call evergreen videos. So an evergreen video is something like, no matter how long that video is up on YouTube, it's always going to accumulate views over time because people are always going to search for it or get recommended it. It's like, for example, I got a headset by you, HyperX Cloud headset, which was released in 2014, I want to say, around about then, I think. And I could do a video where I talk about the HyperX Cloud and do a review video. That review video is then going to be an evergreen video, because somebody could buy a HyperX headset in 2014, in 2016, in 2018, or two or 3 years from now they could buy this headset, and they actually, before they buy it, they want to know a bit about it. So what they're going to type in, HyperX Cloud review or something to that effect, and that video might get recommended or pop up. It's an evergreen video because people will always want to search for it. Whereas a Let's Play video where you've got like part 21 or 22, that's not going to get recommended to anybody. Part 1 might get recommended if they're certainly searching for the right thing, but unless you're like a super viral massive channel, those type of videos don't really feature much on YouTube. But an evergreen video like a top 5 has got a better chance. The top 5 best Total War games video, which I released at the start of the year, back in, like, I think it was January, end of January, that's got over 2,000 views. It's like 2,500 views. And then a couple of them have got a few hundred. I got another one that's in the 2000s. So a couple of them have got a couple of thousand each. A few of them got a few hundred each. So they tend to do quite well on the channel. Like I said, they are evergreen videos. And yeah, I'm going to keep making them. It's hard to come up with a list, come up with like ideas constantly. So I ended up, wherever it's gone for you, I ended up writing down a list by here. So I've got like best unit in every Total War game, worst unit in every Total War game, top 5 best starting lords for beginners for Warhammer, battle UI beginners guide, top 5 Total War YouTubers, 3 Kingdoms beginners guide, top 5 tips to help beginners in any Total War game, top 5 campaign units. So these are just some of the ideas I've got that I've wrote down. The plan is to try and go through some of them and make them, because I think over the course of the year those videos might do well and will supplement the channel and help the channel grow. It helps financially as well, because I do make a bit of money from YouTube, and you know, full transparency, I make via the sort of ad revenue. At the moment, I average about sort of £30 to £40 a month, but I don't get paid monthly because I'm not with any network or anything. I'm just standard YouTube. You have to wait to hit the £60 threshold. So whenever I get over £60, I get paid. So I'm roughly getting paid every 2 months via YouTube on average of my current views. Most of those views coming from obviously the past tutorial videos I've made, like the Shogun 2 one's got like over 200,000 views. The Rome 2 one's got over 100,000 views, and all those tutorial videos combined make up a big chunk of my viewer base. I got over 1 million views on this channel, but a big portion of that is coming from tutorial videos that are evergreen videos. So it makes sense to try and make more of them to help, you know, to help drive more subscribers to the channel, to help improve the quality of the channel, to make it, you know, a channel for everyone. So, you know, people want Let's Plays, boom, it's there. Want streams, boom, it's there. But you also want to learn something or interested in list videos, that's there as well. List videos always do really well on YouTube, so I'm not going to stop making them. I'm just going to try and work out when I can make them and upload them. If I can get one up a week, that's kind of the aim at the moment. But obviously, like I said, I got 2 this coming week, which is fantastic. So yeah, financially, like I said, you know, every sort of 2 months or so, I tend to get paid, and it's like £30 to £40 a month on average with the current views that I have. But I do have my Patreon, which I have started to edit slightly this past weekend. I'm making some changes to it because I felt like some of the stuff on there isn't relevant anymore. Like I've got on there my my old thing of my upload and download speed, because I was really struggling before with my upload and download speed. Whereas now I can edit a 1080p video that's like 18 minutes long, stick it up, go and put the kettle on, and once the kettle's finished, I come back upstairs, it's almost uploaded. It's ridiculous. So I'm really pleased with the speeds, obviously. So that's not relevant anymore, so I need to go and edit more of it and update the text a bit more. It still helps a hell of a lot. I've got rid of some of the tiers. I think I had a £20 and a £15 tier. The most it goes up to is a £10 tier, and I've added like smaller tiers now, so it's like £1, £2, £3, £5, £7, and £10. I think it's like that. Or dollars rather, not pounds, it's in dollars. And I've started editing some of the text for some of them. I haven't called them anything, just called like tier 1, tier 2 and stuff. very basic. It's a work in progress, my Patreon, so I'm going to keep updating it to make it as relevant as it is to current day Dragonheart, as opposed to prehistory Dragonheart. Pre-post, oh god, I can't remember. Back in the past, what I'm trying to say. And also my YouTube channel sponsors. So if you go onto like the join button on YouTube, that brings up all my channel. It brings up a chance for if you want to sponsor the channel for £4.99 a month in British money. I don't know what it equates to in other cultures and nationalities and stuff. Currency, rather. You get like custom emojis when I stream. You get a loyalty badge, which does change for however long you stay as a member. So if you're like a new member, you get it's a little red Welsh dragon on a green field and a white background. It's a Welsh flag in a love heart, basically. You get that if you're a new subscriber, a new member, or a member for like 2 months or so. And then it changes every like few months. So I've got like a gold one, like a red and black one, and all sorts. So you get that, custom emojis as well, like I said. And I also promise to sort of keep the sort of bargain at my end as well. If you do oh god, I can't speak. If you do become a channel member, then I will send a customized 3-minute history style cartoon character that I'm making of that sponsor, basically. So I've made one for my sponsors. I was very fortunate, and a massive thank you again to Lord Rexor, who became a channel sponsor last week when I streamed. So I've sent him a customized I'm not going to spoil it because obviously it's his thing, so if he wants to talk to you about it or not. But there's a customized 3-minute history character for him, as well as Anouar and Jackasaurus, who are also channel members. So very pleased with all that. And to finish things off, I'm going to talk about Three Kingdoms, because why the hell not? Three Kingdoms is out on the 23rd. Bit sad I didn't get early access. I did tweet them, the guy you're supposed to tweet, back a couple of weeks ago, and he did have a post on there saying, like, you know, to sign up, blah blah blah, go through this form, and it's like a creator form thing, which I did I did last year, and it worked last year. I was like, yeah, cool, and it was titled "Interested in making content for us, Three Kingdoms, or covering Three Kingdoms, whatever." I was like, yeah, cool. So I filled it in and everything. I didn't get a response back, unfortunately, and I also requested the game through Keymailer, which again I used before. And I was successful in getting Thrones Britannia. So I had Thrones Britannia, and I also had one of the DLCs for Warhammer 2. Using both these methods, I tried them both. I got nowhere. So I'm disappointed, because I would have loved to have covered the game, and especially now with the good internet as well. I could have had like a Sunday in, just slamming videos out, making lots of stuff, playing the game, and actually playing a campaign without having the pressure of making videos. Which is what I've had in the past, where I'm trying to get a video up on like day one on release day, and hey, you know, you want to try and get your videos to get views. I make them for the fun and enjoyment, but I also want eyes on me to watch me, because that's kind of, it works both ways. And as a content creator, you want to make the videos now fun, but you also want a couple of eyes on you, and it does help if you can get your videos out sooner with early access. So that's the whole the bane of early access, I get. But hey, Legend of Total War does it without early access because he's blacklisted. So if he can do it, then I can as well. Maybe I'm blacklisted. Who knows? I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you. I have been quite critical of CA in the past, very publicly on certain forums and stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But I do respect them as a company for the most part, for certain things. Stuff I've grown up with them, to be honest with you, since Rome Total War. So yeah, of course I'm going to have an opinion. But anyway, moving past all of that, Three Kingdoms, what am I doing? Well, I've actually pre-ordered the game. I still want to play the game, and I've actually pre-ordered the limited physical edition. I haven't bought a physical edition of a Total War game since Rome 2, and that was when I bought the collector's edition when it had been out for like 6 months, and it come down from like £120 to £30 on game. I was like, I can't pass up this opportunity, and I ended up getting, even though I already owned Rome 2, I got 2 copies of it because I got the disc and the big box with the onager, which you've put together, and like a Roman dice game, and I got my Rome 2 map, which is right by here, which I gotta find somewhere to put this in the room, by the way. But I will once I get Three Kingdoms, because with the limited edition of Three Kingdoms, you do get a character poster map. I think it's like a reversible map, a character poster on one, and you actually get a map of ancient China as well on the other side. So I'll have that ancient China map with ancient Europe of Rome 2 and put them both up somewhere in this room. It was £45 through game, which is the same price as it is on Steam, but obviously it's the limited edition, you get a little bit more for your money. but I've also had money off it because I had a little bit of money in my PayPal, which I put towards it. So I was like, yes, I got a bit of money, so that takes the pressure off my bank account a bit, because I'm a homeowner. Bills and stuff to pay is hard work. It's really hard work. So I had a little bit left over in my PayPal, so we used that towards it. And also I had some points on my game. Like I got a game reward card. I had like £5 which I put towards it. So I ended up only paying like, I think it was like £30 for the limited edition of 3 Kingdoms. So I was like, yep, win, excellent. So hopefully that'll arrive by Thursday or on Thursday. I've actually sent my parents' address because I'm worried that the postman will deliver it here and there'll be nobody here, but I know my parents will be home there, so it may as well go to my parents' house and I just pick it up when I go home from work or something. So I got that. We got a bank holiday here in the UK on Monday the 27th, so that's an extra day I've got of perhaps playing 3 Kingdoms. I do plan to stream it, and I'll probably do a campaign. With my increased upload speed, I can do 1 hour specials now. So yeah, 1 hour specials, 1 hour of me playing Total War. What's not what? I can't speak. What more can you not? No. What more do you want? That's what I'm trying to say. What more do you? Christ, it's getting late. Getting late. I can't talk properly. I can't see properly. I should probably go to bed. I'll wake up tomorrow and Game of Thrones will be finished. So yeah, I'll look forward to watching that tomorrow night, and I'll let you know what I think of that in a video very, very soon on the channel. I'm going to end it here. Not my life, but the video. Don't want to worry any of you. The way I said that, I was like, I'm going to end it right now. No, it's because I can't talk properly. That's why I'm like that. Anyway, I hope you all have a fantastic week and a great day. Oh, before I finish, just remembered, Susu, he's coming to Wales. That's amazing. I'm going to meet up with him and Rex, and we're going to do shit together, hopefully. I want to take him out for food. That's going to happen. Anyway, I've been Dragonheart. Until next time, goodbye.